Stop for a moment. Take a deep breath. Think about how many times you have tried to learn English and felt frustrated, lost, or even defeated. I know exactly how you feel because I have been in that place. But today, I want to share with you a completely different perspective on learning English, one that changed my life and can change yours too. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself speaking English fluently, without fear, without hesitation. Does it seem like a distant dream? Let me tell you a secret, that reality is closer than you think. English is not just another language. It is a gateway to a world of opportunities. But have you ever stopped to think why so many people struggle to learn it, even after years of study? The answer is simple. They are doing it the wrong way. Let me share something personal with you. When I started my journey with English, I was stuck in the same trap that many fall into, memorizing grammar rules, doing repetitive exercises, and trying to memorize endless vocabulary lists. Do you know where that led me? Nowhere. The real secret to learning English is to make it something natural, something that is a part of your daily life, just like breathing. And that is exactly what we will explore together. Imagine watching your favorite series in English and understanding everything without needing subtitles, or traveling abroad and communicating with confidence. Does it seem impossible? It is not. That is exactly how I feel today, but it was not always like that. My transformation began when I realized I needed to completely change my approach. Instead of studying English, I decided to live English. And that is what I want to teach you today. Have you noticed how children learn their mother tongue? They do not start with grammar. They start by listening. A lot. This is the secret that few English teachers will tell you. Your journey needs to start with your ears, not your eyes. Stop right now and think. How many hours a day do you spend listening to your native language? Now, how much time do you spend listening to English? The difference is shocking, is it not? Start creating your immersion environment today. Turn your playlist into a selection of English songs. Choose an English podcast to listen to on your way to work. Watch short videos in English during your breaks. Do you know that feeling of discomfort when you try to speak English? Embrace it. This discomfort is the sound of your brain growing, developing, creating new connections. A confession. In the first weeks of speaking English alone in the shower, I felt ridiculous. Today, it is the most natural part of my day. And do you know why? Because I understood that every mistake is a step on the ladder of learning. Do you remember your childhood when you started reading in your native language? You did not start with complex literature. You started with simple books with many pictures. The same principle applies to English. Start with children's books in English. Yes, you read that right. There is no shame in it. There is wisdom. These books are perfect because they use basic and repetitive vocabulary. They have clear visual context. They tell engaging stories in a simple way. Take your phone now. Change the language of your diary or notes to English. Start writing about your day, your thoughts, your dreams. Do not worry about perfection. Focus on progress. A practice that changed my life. Every day before going to bed, I write 3 sentences in English about my day. Just 3, but I do this religiously for years. Your eyes can be your greatest allies in learning. When you combine audio with visual, your brain creates stronger and longer lasting connections. Start like this. 1. Choose short videos, 2 to 3 minutes. 2. Watch first without subtitles. 3. Then with English subtitles. 4. Finally, try to repeat what you heard. We have reached the moment that many fear, real conversation. Take a deep breath and remember, everyone started from zero. There are thousands of people in the world wanting to practice English just like you. Use language exchange apps. Join online conversation groups. Find a study partner. Change your relationship with the dictionary. Instead of using it just to look up meanings, use it as a tool for exploration. When you find a new word, look up its synonyms. See how it is used in sentences. Create your own sentences with it. Find its sister words from the same family. Imagine learning while having fun. It is not a dream, it is a powerful strategy. Online games, vocabulary apps, even English board games can turn your learning into a fun adventure. Flashcards are not just cards with words, they are powerful memory tools when used correctly. Create your own digital flashcards. Add related images. Write example sentences. Include the pronunciation. Review them regularly. The internet is your learning playground, but be careful. More important than having access to all resources is knowing how to use a few of them well. Choose your tools wisely. A good vocabulary app, an English video platform, a pronunciation site, an online practice group. Stop for a moment and think, how long did it take you to master your native language? Years, right? So why expect to speak English perfectly in a few months? Patience is not just a virtue, it is a necessity in language learning. Every small progress is a victory that deserves to be celebrated. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant is what you harvest. Plant positive thoughts about your ability to learn, and you will reap surprising results. Transform your negative thoughts from "this is too difficult" to "this is an interesting challenge." From "I will never get it" to "I haven't got it yet, but I am making progress." From "I make too many mistakes" to "each mistake teaches me something new." Learning a language is a journey, not a destination. Every new word, every understood phrase, every small conversation is a victory that deserves to be celebrated. Create a success diary. Write down new words you learned. Record moments when you managed to communicate in English. Celebrate when you understand something without needing a translation. Compare yourself only to your past self. Every small advancement is a step towards fluency. Record yourself speaking English periodically. In 6 months, listen to your old recordings. The difference will surprise and motivate you. Here is a secret that few share. The moment you start thinking in English is the moment your fluency really takes off. Start like this. Narrate your day mentally in English. Make shopping lists in English. Count to 10 in English when you are stressed. Turn your learning into a creative adventure. Create stories in English. Draw and name everything in English. Create silly songs to memorize expressions. Your brain loves visual connections. Use this to your advantage. Stick post-its with English words on objects around the house. Create mind maps for semantic fields. Use drawings to memorize irregular verbs. Turn dead time into learning time. In traffic, while exercising, cooking, every moment is an opportunity to immerse in English. It is time to take the next step. Use English in the real world. Start small. Ask tourists for directions. Join online discussion groups. Write reviews in English for products you buy. Turn your life into a bilingual environment. Change your phone's language to English. Watch your favorite series in English. Follow English-speaking people on social media. Choose a series you already know well in your native language and watch it in English. You already know the story, now you can focus on the language. Build your own bank of useful phrases. Start with everyday situations. Asking for information. Shopping. Talking about the weather. Talking about your hobbies. Let's do an exercise together now. Think about your daily routine. Every moment of it is an opportunity to practice English. I will share with you how I turned my routine into a constant English laboratory. Upon waking up, say good morning to yourself in English. List 3 goals for the day in English. Read a short news article in English while having coffee. During work, take your notes in English. Set your software to English. Record voice reminders in English. At night, write a mini diary about your day. Watch a short video without subtitles. Practice an imaginary conversation about your day. Let's talk about something that few discuss. The fear of speaking English. That feeling of butterflies in your stomach when you need to communicate in English is more common than you think. Proven techniques to overcome fear. Start by speaking alone in front of the mirror. Record short audios and listen to your own voice. Practice with people who are at the same level as you. Set small daily challenges. Celebrate every time you overcome your fear. I remember the first time I had to give a presentation in English. My hands were sweating. My heart was racing. Do you know what helped me? Preparation and constant practice. I started presenting to my dog, then to close friends until I gained confidence for the real moment. Transform your space into an environment conducive to learning English. Stick motivational phrases in English around the house. Create a daily English hour. Establish zones where only English is spoken. Build a digital library of English resources. Create specific playlists for different moments of the day. English is not just a set of grammar rules, it is a gateway to different cultures. Dive into them. Explore different accents and regional expressions. Learn about customs of English-speaking countries. Participate in online cultural events. Watch documentaries about different cultures. Practice recipes in English. Close your eyes again. Imagine your English knowledge as a garden. Each word you learn is a seed planted. Each practice is like watering those seeds. With time, patience, and constant care, your garden will flourish. You are not alone on this journey. Thousands of people are on the same path as you. Share your experiences, learn from others, grow together. We have reached the end of this journey together, but your true journey is just beginning. Remember, English is not just a language to learn, it is a new way to see and interact with the world. Now that you have all these tools in hand, it is time to create your personalized action plan. Grab a piece of paper now, yes, right now. And let's plan your week. Monday, focus on listening. 20 minutes of podcast during breakfast. A new song on the way to work. A series episode at night. Tuesday, reading day. A blog article in the morning. News headlines at lunch. A few pages of a book before bed. Wednesday, speaking practice. Shadow speaking with a podcast. Audio recording describing your day. Online conversation with a language partner. Thursday, writing day. Write a small diary in the morning. Take work notes in English. Reply to some emails in English. Friday, culture day. Watch a video about the culture of English-speaking countries. Practice common idiomatic expressions. Watch a movie in English without subtitles. Saturday and Sunday. Free immersion. Choose activities you like. Mix different skills. Focus on having fun with the language. The secret to staying motivated is setting realistic goals and celebrating each achievement. Daily goals. Learn 3 new words. Listen to English for 20 minutes. Make a note in English. Weekly goals. Finish an episode of a series without subtitles. Have a 5-minute conversation in English. Write a small text. Monthly goals. Read a simple book. Give a presentation in English. Participate in an English event. Tips for staying focused. Keep a visual record of your progress. Share your achievements with friends. Reward yourself for achieved goals. Find a study partner for accountability. Regularly review and adjust your goals. As we reach the end of this journey together, I want you to reflect on something important. Learning English is not just acquiring a skill, it is developing a new facet of your identity. Think about who you were before starting this journey and who you are becoming now. Each new word you learn, each conversation you have, each challenge you overcome is building a more confident and capable version of yourself. You are not just learning English, you are becoming a bilingual person. And that, my friend, is a profound change that goes far beyond language. Take a deep breath with me one last time. Feel the power of transformation you have in your hands. Every step of this journey is an opportunity for growth. Every challenge is a chance to become stronger. Always remember, your success is not measured by perfection, but by progress. Every small step is a victory. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn. Every day is a new chance to grow. Keep moving forward. Stay curious and never stop learning. Your bilingual future awaits you, and it is brighter than you imagine. Until next time, and remember, you've got this. The world is waiting to hear your voice in English. This is not the end. It is just the beginning of your bilingual journey. Keep this text close. Return to it whenever you need inspiration or guidance. And remember, every day is a new opportunity to take a step towards fluency. Keep going, keep growing, keep glowing.